Time to visit Coach Michelle Wyatt, head coach of the South Plains College Lady Texans. And Coach, what a good win for you on the road at Odessa. We talked after the ball game, but a tough venue to win in, a tough team to beat, and you went down and just put a full basketball game together and got it done.
You know, I was really proud of our effort. I mean, I thought playing them the first time, you know, we led pretty much the whole way until the end and then lost in the overtime. And so I knew our kids were going in with some confidence. We had a couple good practices before going in. So I thought we should feel good. And I like our matchup with them. I mean, I know they're deeper than us and probably more athletic in some spots, but I still like some things that we can get done. And I thought we were pretty consistent. You know, we've been really up and down and gone long stretches without scoring, but I thought for that part, for the most part, we were somewhat consistent.
And really to rebound off a loss like you took to Midland on your home floor, that wasn't a pretty basketball game, and unfortunately got beat up a little bit. To rebound that well on the road and come out and play well as you did has to show a little a good mental sign here for this basketball team.
You know, there's no question. It's definitely been an up and down year for us all year, and we've taken our lumps, but we've bounced back before. So I really felt like we would. I didn't even give that part a second thought because we've had some rough outings and we didn't play well and took some tough losses and then come back the next day ready to go. So I expected that. I mean, we've talked about that all year and we've kind of shown that resiliency and everything, and so I expected us to be ready to go.
We've talked about Ashley Roberts in a couple of different aspects this year. One, that high score. Two, that player that gets shut down a little bit the way that she's defended. I really thought they defended her pretty well, but she still went out and just beat Odessa up time and time again.
No question, you know, they put number 20 on her, and she's real athletic, long-armed, and she was just trying to completely deny her the basketball, and I thought Ashley did a really good job. And it, you know, it's a credit to our other kids as well, setting good screens for her, helping her get open, and then what she did a great job of getting into the paint. You know, sometimes when she gets tired, she can settle for the three a little bit, and we're really trying to get her to be aggressive. And you know, she got there 14 times to the free throw line, and so that showed that aggressive mentality, and that helps us as a team be more successful.
The other thing we talked about right after that game was the adjustment at point guard. Suddenly Ashley Roberts doesn't have to handle the ball every time down, and I really think that's freed her up and given you the tools to work her into a lot of different roles.
There's no question. You know, Avril Matthews is been starting for us at the guard, and she's really come along and has played well. I mean, just keeping her turnovers down and just distributing the ball and finding shooters, and so it has helped Ashley where she's not having to spend so much energy bringing the ball up and trying to get us in spots and then trying to come off some screens to get some shots. So it's helped her in that aspect, and for Avril, it's been great for us because she's really athletic and really push it in transition and knows when to try to push it and when to back us up and get us in some offense. So it has worked to our advantage.
Maybe the young sung fifth starter on this team, maybe Sydney Hearn. But we saw a lot of her against Odessa. All of a sudden, Odessa kind of looked like they were shadowing Stephanie Moore a little bit down there in the paint. Hearn pops free, gets a couple of big rebounds, scores some big hoops for you in the paint. Probably one of her best games out.
There's no question, and we've been trying to get her to be more aggressive and trying to just get her to go get some more rebounds and get her the ball inside. You know, the first half she kind of missed a couple of easies. And if she takes it at them and is real aggressive, then she does a good job. And so we've been working on it, and she's been working really hard in practice and showing that improvement. And so I was really glad that she got something done in the game.
Meanwhile, Matthew's ability to dribble penetrate. Nobody bothered to tell her she's the shortest player on the floor because she will cut right in amongst the trees. And she may not always have a shot, but it has really shown that defense collapse. And with Myatt's ability to shoot, Roberts' ability to shoot, it has really opened up a lot of new avenues.
It has, and she's, you know, she does a great. She's short, but her athleticism, you know, she is. I mean, she's doing a great job of getting deep and then finding those shooters. And we've been working on it, but it's really creating a lot of offense. I mean, we can run sets. Every team knows what plays you're going to run. We know what they're going to run, and so then it turns into who can create some offense. And so I think that's where her ability to do that has really helped us.
I thought you were just really stable defensively. You didn't get beat up anywhere in particular. You didn't lose the paint. You didn't really lose the outside. And quite frankly, Odessa never looked to me like they were very settled offensively for the fact your defense was just kind of all over the place.
You know, we really tried to get back in transition because we knew that's how they score a lot and off their offensive boards. And so we really talked about getting back in transition, really talked about getting them boxed out. And I thought defensively we tried to mix up, run some man, run some zone, and I thought mixing that up kind of did keep them off balance a little bit. And then I thought they probably settled for the three-point shot probably more than they normally would, and so that, and since it wasn't going in, it definitely played to our advantage. So I was definitely proud of her.
And you may have lost the rebound category, but you didn't get beat up in the rebound category. And, you know, there's a fine line to walk, how many you're willing to give and take before you hit the bottom line, but it felt like it was a pretty good balance.
It was pretty even. I think they did out-rebound us by about 4, and they had a few more offensive boards, but for the most part, we didn't get hammered, and we just held her on, and that's what, you know, our zone defense, we haven't run it a lot, and so we were just kind of trying to hang in there and keep a lead with it. And then once we went back to man, you know, the kids were excited because that's where they're more comfortable at. And I knew we needed to finish off the game in their main defense.
You get a couple of big ones now. You get to come home. And, well, I tell you what, 2 out of the back 3 here in your own place. And granted, one of them's New Mexico Junior College, who's a fantastic basketball team, but it's got to be nice to come back to the Dome and play some home ball games.
Exactly. You know, we knew we were going to have to get a couple wins on the road, and we've done that. And so, but coming home, I mean, we just feel so much more comfortable, and with the crowd behind us and everything. So we feel good about where we are. You know, obviously you have to go play each one of them and try to see what you can't get done. But as far as the way it's set up for us, I think it's to our advantage.
And as you said, you got to play each one of them. But 2 out of 3 of these next you have beaten, and you've beaten fairly decently. But again, you get them on your home floor, and if nothing else, the relaxation factor has to be a big help before you play them.
Exactly. You know, we're tired. I mean, everybody is just because it's been a long season, and so this way we can kind of get a little bit more rest. But yeah, for sure. You know, we're just real comfortable playing here, and sometimes it's hard for other teams to come in. It's a different environment and shooting environment and things, and so sometimes some other teams come in and struggle. So hopefully we can get something done while we're here.
Injury status for this basketball team so far, it looks just kind of like the standard nicks, bumps, and bruises that any team has this week.
Yes, no, we're good. We're ready to go.
All right, Coach, final thoughts for us before we get ready to take it back to the floor on Thursday night.
No, we're hoping to have a good crowd out Thursday. You know, it's our Think Pink game. The WBCA hosts that for breast cancer awareness, and so we're going to warm up in pink T-shirts that Covenant Hospital has bought for us, and so we're hoping people will come out and wear their pink as well.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time as always. Thanks for dropping by, and we'll see you after the ball game Thursday.
All right, thanks.